Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están? Hi students, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Ready to learn about the calendar. You should get out something and prepare yourself to take notes. Alright, today we're talking about el calendario, the calendar in Spanish. And we're going to notice that there's some differences between the Spanish calendar and the calendar that we use here in the United States. The first thing that we're going to recognize is we're going to see that there's some differences in capitalization, and you'll see that like the name of the month Septiembre is not capitalized. In Spanish we do not capitalize the names of the months, nor do we capitalize the days of the week. So you notice all of these are in lowercase, and that's because they're not capitalized in Spanish. Alright, the second thing you're going to notice is that the Spanish calendar starts on Monday and ends on Sunday, with lunes being Monday and domingo being Sunday. This has religious ties to it, and that's because historically most Spanish-speaking countries were predominantly Roman Catholic, and their belief was that the seventh day was the day of rest, and therefore that means that the seventh day on the calendar should be Domingo, because that's our day of rest, our Sunday. Okay, so that's the reasoning that the Spanish calendar starts on Monday and ends on Sunday. Alright, at this point we're going to do a little activity in our notes, and you are going to probably want to pause the video real quick and copy down this calendar. You want a 1 month calendar. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should have all 7 days of the week like this in Spanish. It should also have room for about a month's worth of days. Okay, so you can draw that out real quickly. Alright, what we're going to be doing first is we're going to be doing some highlighting. First we're going to highlight Septiembre, then we'll highlight 2013. We'll take one box on here and highlight it. We'll take 1 week on here and highlight it. Okay? The reason for that is we're going to label these appropriately in Spanish. Okay, so let's start with our smallest unit of time. Our smallest unit of time on a calendar is the 1 box, and that 1 box represents a day. And so we're going to label this 1 box El Dia. Dia does have an accent mark above the I in Dia, so you should make sure to include that accent mark. The second thing that we're going to label is the week. So we'll label the week La Semana, because that's how we say week in Spanish, La Semana. Next we'll label the month El Mes, because El Mes means month. And last but not least, we'll label the year El Año, because año means year. Año does have an ñ in it, so your N should have a tilde above it. Alright, so these are the different parts of a calendar. You have El Dia, La Semana, El Mes, and El Año. The next thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the days of the week. Lunes being Monday, Martes being Tuesday, Miércoles being Wednesday, Jueves being Thursday, Viernes being Friday, yay Viernes, Sábado being Saturday, Domingo being Sunday. Alright, I do have a song to help you learn the days of the week in Spanish, and I'm going to sing it for you, and you're just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm singing on your video. The way the song goes, it starts with lunes, goes all the way through domingo, 2 claps, and then the phrase, the days of the week. Okay? It's pretty similar to songs we learn when we're younger, and learning the days of the week in English. Alright, so here goes. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo, the days of the week. Alright, one more time, because we are going to be singing this in class, and I do want you to be familiar with it and be able to sing with me. Here goes. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo, the days of the week. Alright, so those are our days of the week in Spanish. In class, we will be going over the days of the week and the months of the year. Also, how to write the date in Spanish, but we're going to talk about that in just a second. La fecha. La fecha is a phrase that you'll often see at the top of your papers, along with nombre. Nombre means name. La fecha means date. And you will also see a phrase that says la hora. La hora is asking you for the class period. Alright? If somebody asks you, ¿cuál es la fecha? And please forgive me, I forgot to add in the appropriate punctuation here. If somebody asks you, ¿cuál es la fecha? They're asking you for the date. So an appropriate response would be something like el 17 de septiembre, because they're asking you for numbers. They want to know what the number of the day is. This other phrase right here, hoy, means today. So if somebody asks you, ¿qué día es hoy?, they're asking you what day is today. And the response that they're looking for is a day of the week. So if somebody asked you today, ¿qué día es hoy?, the appropriate response would be martes, because right now while I'm making this video, it is Tuesday, and the way we say Tuesday in Spanish is martes. Alright? So I just wanted to point those out to you. Next, we're going to talk about how the date is written in Spanish. In the United States, this is the way we abbreviate the date. We would say month, day, year. However, in Spanish, we do it a little differently. In my opinion, it makes more sense to do it the way it's done in Spanish. The United States military also uses this format because it does seem to make a little bit more sense. And the reasoning for that is the size of unit of time. First, we start with day, then month, then year. Okay? So it goes from the smallest unit of time to the largest, because day is the smallest, month is the next, and then year is the largest. So in this case, it really does make more sense to say the day, then the month, then the year. Alright? And so when we say the day in Spanish, if we wrote it out, it would look like this. Es el 16, lo siento, I'm sorry, es el 17 de septiembre del 2013. Alright? Okay guys, I need you to go ahead and make sure that you log into Edmodo and take the quiz over this video. Hopefully you've taken some really good notes to help you through the quiz. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate that. It will help you. And buena suerte and buenas noches. Good luck and good night.